Hello, J-Vibers out there. How y'all doing? Look, this is MasterChef. We have another wonderful recipe that we're going to put together that everyone should be familiar with. But you know, I do mine just a little bit different. I don't eat them all the time, but when I do, I want them to be right down the middle and very flavorful. Look, what we're going to be making is some, Taco Tuesday. We're going to make some tacos, and this is what we're going to make them with. We got 1.5 pounds of Jimmy Dean sausage. You buy what you like. We got 1.5 pounds of ground beef. Yeah, you heard it right. And look, we're gonna throw down with a couple of packages of taco sauce. Taco Bell and Old El Paso. You use what you want. And look, I have my own seasonings in here, which consist of a tablespoon or teaspoon of chili powder, a teaspoon of onion powder, a teaspoon of garlic powder, a teaspoon of paprika, and a teaspoon of cumin, okay? All right, instead of having a whole bunch of little bitty bowls all around, we got everything condensed into one, okay? And we're gonna be using some Old El Paso standing up taco shells. I hope they ain't broken there. You know how they could be. And look, we also got some good taco Ortega, taco sauce to go on the top. And you know what? We're gonna be using a taco blend cheese. You can get that from Wally World. And we're also gonna top them off with, I started to use it and use it for a secret ingredient. But we're gonna top this baby off with some queso fresco. If you never had it, it'll blow your mind. So look, let's get started, and we're gonna put this ground beef down and this sausage together. Don't knock it until you try it. This is MasterChef. I'll be back. All right, we got our meat down, our sausage and ground beef together. I tell you what, this really give off a very robust taste by mixing these two elements, these two meats together. And if you haven't had it, try it. Just try it. And I tell you what, you will be surprised. This ain't your Taco Bell taco. I guarantee you, they're very meaty. And I tell you what, I got a game changer that I'm gonna put in here. And you have to do it if you want to taste these authentic tacos. All right, I'm gonna put my seasoning in here. Some of you might think it's too much, but it's not. Go with this Old El Paso. Just put it in there. Get it in there. Ain't no right, wrong way to do it. Just get it in there. If you can't tear it open, get you a fork. Put it in there. It's taco seasoning. Now here's the house seasoning. That's my seasoning. Put all that in there. Bam! Okay. Now get that mix. Ooh, my goodness, you can smell that. Can't make no tacos with just no store-bought taco seasoning. They ain't putting enough of nothing in there. Yeah. See the color of that chain? Look at that. Color of that chain. Now, of course, the taco seasoning do have salt in them. And the queso fresco have salt. It can be a little salty, so you didn't hear me say I put any salt in it. Y'all know how I feel about that. I hate salt. I know somebody might say, yeah, but we need it if you didn't have salt. Yeah, but if you didn't have salt, you wouldn't have high blood pressure. No, I didn't. Yeah, I did. Yeah, get that all mixed up evenly. There ain't no such thing around here as the meat being in too big of a clumps. Cause that mess they give you up there at Taco Bell, like somebody, like they hired 6 or 7 people to come up there and chew it up before they open. I don't know how they ground that meat up that fine. But you know what? Do your own thing. Y'all see my meat rolling? It's almost there. Look, this is my secret ingredient. You got to have this. Old El Paso red enchilada sauce. If you hadn't put this in your taco, honey child, you don't know what you're missing. This is what set my homemade tacos apart from everybody's. The enchilada sauce. It take it to another plateau. A little grease ain't gonna help nothing. That's the seasoning. Look at that. Ain't that beautiful? Everything is beautiful. All right. That's rolling real good. We got about another 5 minutes on this meat. We're gonna take it off and we're going to assemble. Say it with me. Assemble some of these next level beef and pork tacos. That's what we're gonna do. Next level. All right, here our meat is done, and as you can see, that's the way I do my tacos. I have put the taco blend cheese in the bottom, and I'm gonna put them in the oven and just let that just melt just a little bit, not too much. And we're gonna bring them out and we're going to assemble them, okay? Okay, I got my meat out. I got my tortilla shells out of the oven. Let's go ahead on and get some meat in here. Yeah, put some meat on. I know what y'all saying. Let's put some meat in them. People be calling us jacking about. Yeah, just put a nice helping of meat in there. These tacos, you want the meat falling out of them, huh? Put that meat in there. Okay, I'm gonna get this out of the way. Okay, now what we're gonna do, we're gonna put, here's our cheese, which is our taco blend. Yeah, put some cheese. Got cheese on the bottom and cheese on the top. Put some cheese in there. It's just cheese. Go buy some more. Ain't no such thing as run out. Go buy some more. Okay, we got some lettuce. Just stick it off in there. Lettuce. Stick it off in there. I know I'm making a mess. It's okay. Clean it up. Okay. We got some tomatoes. Tomatoes. Everybody around here don't like tomatoes. So, okay. Now here's our queso fresco. Yeah, just put a little bit on there. You don't want it all to fall off. It's optional, but to make MasterChef taco, you need queso fresco, okay? Yeah, let's get a couple of these out of here. Get this one. Put a whole bunch of meat in that one. That must be mine. Okay, y'all see that? There's Artigo on there. Put a little bit of that on there. Look at that. All right. Surely y'all didn't think. Put a. You put as much sour cream as you want. Look at that. Look, before I go off into here, if you hadn't subscribed to Mrs. J Vibe, look, please do so. We need you, we appreciate you. Tell somebody about this cooking channel, how we're vibing over here. Look, we need your help. We need to go to the next level, and only you can help us get there. Hey, the food been blessed. I'm going in. Cheese pull. Lord have mercy. Jesus, my blessing. These are on fire. Flavorful, cheesy. The queso fresco does its job. That old El Paso sauce, I'm going in again. It's meat in every bite. I'm trying to close out. If you like this video and how I made these tacos, write us, give us a thumbs up, and tell someone else about these out of the ordinary, super next level beef and sausage tacos. Hey, stay faithful, keep looking up, and keep praying for us, and we'll pray for you. We're out. Bye.